Welcome to Communication Skills for Everyone. Today, let's see how to write an effective essay. So, essays are common in school or college academics. But an essay, what is an essay? Essay is defined as a short piece of writing that expresses information as well as the writer's opinion. What are the steps to writing an essay? So, writing an essay is as simple as sitting down and writing something, but a lot more planning goes into writing an essay successfully. It requires a lot of patience and efforts. If one wants to write an essay, so one must struggle with writing and what to improve their writing skills. It is a good idea to follow a number of important steps in essay writing processes. For example, to write an essay, one should follow the following steps, like decide what kind of essay to write, brainstorm topic, research the topic, develop a thesis, outline your essay, write your essay, and edit your writing to check spelling and grammar. So these are the steps in writing an effective essay. The first one, choose the topic of essay. So here the first step in writing an essay is to define what type of essay you are writing. So there are different categories of essays can be grouped, like narrative essay. So it's narrating a story or imparting information about subject in a straightforward, orderly manner, like in a story. So it's like narrating an essay. The second one, persuasive essay, right? It's convincing the reader about some point of view. So whatever the point you would like to convey, you must convince the reader in the way you need to write it. Next one, expository writing. So explain to the reader how to do a given process. So one need, for example, write an expository essay with step-by-step instructions on how to make a how to make tea or how to make biryani, something like that. So this is descriptions. Otherwise, how a mobile works, explanation about it, how mobile works. The next one, descriptive essay. So in descriptive essay, the focus is on the details of what is going on. For instance, if you want to write a descriptive essay about your trip to Taj Agra, so you would give great details about what you experienced and how the monument and what structure and what is the river you saw there, and you have to mention everything in detailed manner. You have to provide the description, which is very important aspect in that one. The next one, argumentative essay. So it's argumentative essay. So one needs to take a position on a controversial issue and present evidence in favor of your position. So whatever the position you have taken, so you have to provide evidences for that. This is argumentative essay. And the next one, compare and contrast essay. So in this one, identifying similarities and differences between two areas or two themes or two subjects that are typically under the same subject. It's like same umbrella. And this next one, problem solution essay. So this is like describing a problem and convincing the reader to care about the problem, and he has to propose a solution and be prepared to dismantle objections. This is called problem solution essay. So among these types of essay, first step is you have to choose the type of essay, which type of essay you are writing, whether narrative or expository or argumentative or problem solving essay. So first thing, you need to select one among these. Once you select, let's move to the step number 2, brainstorm. So here you cannot write an essay unless you have an idea of what to write about. So this is like the processes, right? Brainstorming is the process in which you come up with the essay topic or ideas related to the topic. So you need to simply sit and think of ideas. During this phase, Write down everything that comes to your mind, as you can always narrow those topics down later. So first thing, you have to write whatever comes to your mind. Use clustering or mind mapping to brainstorm and come up with an essay idea or essay topic. This involves writing your topic or idea in the center of the paper and creating bubbles like it's goes like clouds or clusters of related ideas around it. So brainstorming can be a great way to develop a topic more deeply and to recognize connections between various facets of the topic. So once you have a list of possible topics, it's time to choose the best one that will answer the question posed for your essay. So you want to choose a topic that is neither too broad nor too narrow. So if you are given an assignment to write one-page essay, it would be far too much to write about. For example, the history of India, since that would fill entire volumes of books. Instead, you could write about a specific event within the history of the India, perhaps signing the Declaration of Independence or pre-independence struggle or post-independence India. So just choose the best topic idea from among your list, because already you have done brainstorming. So you just pick what are the related ideas towards the theme. You just pick them all. The next one, research the topic. Once you have done your brainstorming, then choose your topic. You may need to do some research to write a good essay. So go to the library or search Google for information about your topic. So here, if it requires, you can go and interview people. So maybe they are experts in that particular subject. So this is one way to research the topic. So you need to get as much as information possible. You just collect it. Keep your research organized, so it will be easy for you to refer back to. So whatever the information you are collecting in the step 3, research the topic, everything must be in organized manner. There should be planning. So whenever you require any information, you can pick up very easily. So that's the idea. And the next 4th step is like develop a thesis. So yeah, this is thesis statement, right? That is a thesis statement. What is thesis statement? It is the main point of your essay. It is especially one sentence that says what the essay is about, right? So for example, when you are writing an essay on something like Hyderabad, so how do you begin? So you can state one thesis statement like Hyderabad is capital city of Telangana. So like that you can begin with that, but it must give complete theme of your entire essay. So just remember that all the different points throughout need to lead back to this one main thesis. Whatever you are writing, it should be related to the main thesis. You should usually state your thesis in your introductory paragraph, because you're writing an essay. So maybe there are 3 parts in an essay: introduction, body, and conclusion. But the thesis statement must come in the introduction part. This is the one. So the next step, the 4th step, is outlining your essay. The next step is to outline what you are going to write about. So this means you want to essentially draw the skeleton of your paper. It's like outline, skeleton of your paper. Writing an outline can help to ensure your paper is logical, well organized, and flows properly. So that's what, before writing any text, you need to come out with an outline. So if you have proper outline, it gives it has a logical and organized manner. So if you have been writing an argumentative essay, so you're the best. It's simple. You just go for outline, right? Start writing the thesis statement at the top, and then write a topic sentence of each paragraph below that. This means you should know exactly what each of your paragraphs is going to be about before you write them. So in argumentative essay, you must know what are the paragraphs you are writing. Don't jumble too many ideas in each paragraph, or the reader may become confused. So in each paragraph, only one idea. One paragraph, one idea. Ensure you have transitions between paragraphs so the reader understands how the paper flows from one idea to the next. So between that, you can use transition words. Right, fill in supporting facts from your research under each paragraph. Make sure each paragraph ties back to your thesis and creates a cohesive and understandable essay. So for if you require, you can check the link in description down. I have given the links for the writing part, so you can just look at the description. You will get that also. Right, next step number 6, write the essay. So once you have an outline, it's time to start writing. Write based on the outline itself, fleshing out your basic skeleton to create a whole, cohesive and clear essay. You will want to edit and reread your essay, checking to make sure it sounds exactly the way you want it to. So there are some things you need to remember. So revise your essay for clarity, consistency and structure. So no compromise. If you think there is no clarity, rewrite it. There is no consistency, make it consistent. There is no proper structure, go in structure. Support your thesis adequately with the information in your paragraphs. So whenever you're writing is paragraph, that every paragraph has 3 type of sentences, like it may be like a topic sentence, supporting sentences and concluding sentence. So it must, each paragraph should have its own topic sentence. So this is the most important sentence in the paragraphs, right, that tells readers what the rest of the paragraph will be about. So if they identify what topic sentence in a paragraph, they understand what paragraph is about. Make sure everything flows together as you move through the essay. Transition words will be paramount. Transition words are the glue that connect every paragraph together and prevents the essay from sounding disconnected. So reread your introduction and conclusion. Never hesitate to reread it. So most of the students, they don't read it second time. So you have to read as many times as possible. So it helps you to come out with a better essay. The next one, so that's what one need to reread. And the next one, check spelling and grammar. This is an important one and last step of writing an essay. So now the essay is almost ready, almost written, but you are not quite done. So it's here, reread what you have written. So here this reading is critically looking out for mistakes and any typological errors. So revise for technical errors, check the grammar, check the punctuation marks, check any spelling errors. So here you cannot always count on all spell check to recognize every spelling error. Sometimes there's MS Word may give certain things wrongly, so you need to check very carefully. So you can spell a word incorrectly, but your misspelling will also be a word, such as spelling form FROM as FORM. You see the difference, but almost the same words, but one letter is interchanged positions. Another common area of concern is quotation marks. It's important to cite your sources with accuracy and clarity. In case if you are using any quotations, you have to use it very accurately. You must provide complete information about the citation and what you are citing in it. And you might also want to consider the differences between quoting, paraphrasing and summarizing, right? Quoting is like we take exactly other given words as it is. In paraphrasing, we read somebody's ideas and we rewrite, and the summary is something like we read and we understand it and we write in our own words. That is summarizing. So you're right, that's what quoting is, reserved for lines of text that are identical to an original piece of writing. So your paraphrasing is reserved for large sections of someone else's writing that you want to convey in your own words. Summarizing puts the main points from someone else's text into your own words. This is different between this. So these are the steps. These are the 7 steps to write an effective essay. So it is very helpful in writing an essay to the students, and students especially whenever they are writing any competitive exams or anything, it is definitely helpful. So they must go in a proper order, so it's very easy to overcome that. Yes. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel for more videos.